Slot machines are the heartbeat of any casino. Walk the floor in Vegas, Atlantic City, or even your local gaming spot, and you'll see them pulling in crowds 24/7. Flashing lights, spinning reels, bonus rounds, they're designed to grab you, keep you hooked, and drain your wallet if you're not careful. But here's the truth. Slots aren't just random chaos. With the right strategies, you can control your bankroll, maximize your playtime, and put yourself in the best possible position to win. No system will make you a millionaire every spin. That's just marketing hype. But the 5 strategies I'm about to share actually work every single time you sit down at a machine. And before we dive in, here's something I need to say. I used to waste money at shady casinos where even when I won, I couldn't get my payouts. That's why I only play online at sites I've tested personally, the ones I list at onlinecasinohub.org. Not only do they pay out fast, but they also give insane welcome bonuses that let you test strategies like these without burning through your own money. More on that in a bit. All right, let's get into the strategies. Strategy 1, the flat bet approach. If you're someone who wants steady, predictable gameplay, the flat bet strategy is the foundation. Here's how it works. You pick a fixed bet size and you stick with it on every single spin. Example, you've got a $100 bankroll. If you decide to bet $1 per spin, that gives you 100 spins of entertainment. Win, lose, or break even. You don't deviate. Why does this work? Because slots are emotional games. When you win, you want to raise your bet. When you lose, you want to chase and double down. That emotional roller coaster is exactly what drains bankrolls. Flat betting keeps your playtime long, your mind calm, and your losses minimized. Personally, I use flat betting whenever I'm warming up or testing new machines online. I've had sessions where this gave me an extra hour of play without feeling like I was bleeding money. And since some of the casinos I play on at onlinecasinohub.org give free spins with signups, I'll often combine those free spins with flat betting to stretch the value even further. Strategy 2, the reverse martingale. Now let's crank up the excitement. The reverse martingale, sometimes called parolee, flips traditional betting on its head. Instead of chasing losses, you ride your winning streaks. Here's how it works. Start with a small bet. If you win, take your winnings and bet it all on the next spin. If you lose, go back to your original small bet and start again. Example, start with $0.50, win $4, your next bet is $4, hit again for $16, next bet is $16. If you lose, no problem. You're only ever risking your original starting bet. This strategy works because slots are streaky. You might lose 5 spins in a row, then hit a bonus round that snowballs into multiple payouts. The reverse martingale lets you capitalize on streaks while limiting your exposure when things go cold. I remember one night online when I hit a free spin bonus, reinvested every win into the next spin using reverse martingale, and walked away with a 12x bankroll increase. Did I get lucky? Absolutely. But without this strategy, I would have cashed out a tiny win instead of hitting something massive. Strategy 3, the ticket banking method. This one is so simple yet so powerful. Bank your wins as you go. Here's the method. Anytime you win more than your original bet, cash out that winning ticket and set it aside. Keep playing with your base bankroll. That way, your profits are protected. Example, you start with $50, first spin, you win $20. You cash out that $20 and set it aside. Now you're still playing with $50, but you've already locked in profit. This prevents the single biggest mistake slot players make, letting small wins bleed back into the machine. With ticket banking, you'll always leave with something, even if your original bankroll vanishes. I can't tell you how many times this strategy has saved me. Once I banked tickets 3 times in an hour session and ended up leaving with more than double my starting bankroll, even though my in-play money eventually ran out. Online, this is even easier because you can withdraw partial amounts directly into your account. That's why I stick to casinos from onlinecasinohub.org, because I know if I cash out, the money actually arrives. Strategy 4, volatility-based machine selection. Not all slots are built the same. Some machines are low volatility. They pay smaller amounts often. Others are high volatility. They pay huge jackpots, but less frequently. Low volatility machines. Great for smaller bankrolls. You'll win often enough to keep the session going. High volatility machines. Best if you've got a bigger bankroll and patience. You'll have dry spells, but one big bonus round could change everything. How do you know which is which? Look at the pay table. If the payouts for rare symbols are massive and bonuses are hard to trigger, it's high volatility. If the payouts are modest but frequent, it's low volatility. Here's a tip. I usually start with a low volatility game to warm up, build small wins, and then switch to a high volatility game when I've got profit banked. I once turned $30 into over $300 this way online. Slow grind first, then one monster hit. That's why machine selection isn't just random, it's strategy. Strategy 5. Maximize bonuses and promotions. The fifth strategy is all about free money, casino bonuses and promotions. If you're not taking advantage of these, you're literally leaving money on the table. Casinos constantly offer sign-up bonuses with free spins, match deposit bonuses, e.g. deposit $100, play with $200, loyalty programs, and daily promos. These bonuses give you extra playtime and sometimes even free profit if you play smart. Just make sure you read the terms. Some bonuses have wagering requirements before you can cash out. Personally, I always hunt for casinos that stack free spins with deposit matches. The best ones I've found are on onlinecasinohub.org. I once tested a new slot game entirely with free spins from a promo, didn't risk a single dollar of my own money, and walked away with $120 in real profit. That's the kind of edge smart players look for. Here's the magic. Don't use these strategies in isolation. Combine them. Start with flat betting to stretch your bankroll. Switch to reverse martingale when you're riding a hot streak. Use ticket banking to protect wins. Choose machines based on volatility that match your bankroll and mood. Layer in bonuses so you're always playing with extra value. Slots will always favor the house mathematically, but when you combine these strategies, you maximize your fun, reduce your risk, and give yourself the best chance to walk away ahead. So those are my 5 slot machine strategies that work every time. They're not magic tricks, they don't guarantee jackpots, but they do guarantee you'll play smarter, last longer, and give yourself the best shot at winning. And one final reminder, none of these matter if you're playing on shady casinos that never pay you out. That's why I stick to the ones I've personally tested at onlinecasinohub.org. Fast payouts, legit bonuses, and audited games, because the last thing you want is to finally hit a jackpot and then fight for weeks just to see your money. Which of these strategies are you going to try first? Drop it in the comments below. Share this with a friend who loves slots, and don't forget to subscribe, because next time I'll reveal another insider strategy to tilt the odds in your favor.